David, are you calling on behalf of yourself or?
I'm calling on behalf of Barney.
Okay. What's your relation to them, David?
My full legal name, including surname, is David. The account is called. I'm just giving you my name and my full legal name. Yeah, so it's a misrepresentation, unfortunately.
Oh no. Okay.
So the problem is, so they've sent Rochdale Borough Council have sent 2 summonses, and I've got the summons number. Could you give me the case number, please?
Yeah, is this for a council tax matter?
It is, yes.
Okay. Unfortunately, I won't be able to see the council tax case on my systems.
Why is that?
I understand it is, although it is taking place at the court, it's just the council handle all the. It's all through their systems, not through the crimes system.
Really? I thought there was a separation of powers. I thought you had the judicial and then you had the executive. So is there no separation?
No, I completely understand what you're saying, but council tax issues are not on our systems. It's all through
so it's not a judicial matter; it's administrative.
So it is going through court.
Yes, but is it judicial or is it administrative?
What do you mean by that? Sorry.
Is it a judicial matter or is it an administrative tribunal? Is it a court of record or is it an administrative matter?
Oh, the council tax issue?
Yes.
It's through court. It's definitely all going through
court. Is it a court of record, court of public record? Will it be on public record?
Oh, that's quite a good question.
Yes, everything, if it goes through the public, through the court system, it must be on the public record. Will it be on the public record?
That's okay. I'll check that for you now. It's just that you've come through to the crimes department themselves, so we can handle council tax cases.
If the council handle it, that's a bit of a problem, because they're not supposed to be involved in judicial matters.
Okay.
It's like saying, can you speak to... So this person who's brought a claim against you, can you speak to them, please? They're supposed to have nothing to do with it. I need to speak to the judicial side of things.
Okay.
Are you not... Why would I speak to the one that's making the claim? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. The only thing I can do, because obviously the court doesn't have a direct phone number, we're just the contact centre for the court. I can give you the email if you did want to speak to them directly.
Yes, well, I'll quickly explain the situation. I don't want to keep you long. Basically, according to the regulations that they act under, which is the Council Tax Administration Enforcement Regulations 1992, it says application for liability audit. If after a summons has been issued in accordance with paragraph 2, but before the application is heard, there is paid or tendered to the authority an amount equal to the aggregate of, basically the whole sum plus the costs, and at the end the authority shall accept the amount and the application shall not be proceeded with. Now today, I went down to the council with the full exact amount in Bank of England notes and Royal Mint coins, which is legal tender and must be accepted for all debts. I took 2 witnesses with me, and they wouldn't honour the payment, and they kept telling me to go to the post office. Now, I've already asked them for the policy that states that they're allowed to refuse legal tender. Unfortunately, they weren't able to provide it. Now, according to legal tender law, it must be accepted for all debts. So today I presented it, and I've got 2 witnesses, and they would not come down to reception and take the payment. So I have actually tried to pay. Now, they can't find anything that states that I'm obligated to take it to the post office, because I'm not required to do their banking and accounting services for them, because I don't get paid to do that. If they wish to put it in a bank, that's up to them. That's not a problem. So I actually took the full exact amount with me, but they wouldn't come down and collect it. Now, according to this, it says the authority shall accept the amount, and it doesn't say the post office, it doesn't say the bank, it says the authority. So I was there in honour today to actually pay. So basically, I need to present the court before the summon, before the hearing, with this evidence.
Okay. Which court was it?
Well, it says, well, Greater Manchester Magistrates Court, but I've looked for that online and it doesn't exist. When you go and find a court, the Greater Manchester Magistrates Court doesn't come up. There is no court called the Greater Manchester Magistrates Court, but it says will be sitting at Manchester Magistrates Court. That doesn't exist either. I think it's Manchester and Salford. It's not called Manchester Magistrates Court. Anyway,
there is. So there is a court that's just called Manchester Magistrates Court.
Right.
Let me double check.
Why is this Greater Manchester Magistrates Court not coming up on the...
So I think because for Manchester, they also use Manchester as just Greater Manchester. I think
Right, but there's no court on the Finder Court. You can't find it. It's like a ghost court.
No, I completely understand what you're saying, because it wouldn't come up as Greater. But Manchester, where it says sitting at Manchester Magistrates Court, that should come up. Let me double check it's on Court Finder for you.
Yeah. So Greater Manchester Magistrates Court doesn't actually have a physical address?
No, so it's normally just listed under...
It just piggy banks on Tameside, Manchester, and Stockport and all the other ones?
It's just it's listed alone as Manchester Magistrates Court.
Right, yeah, but it's the Greater Manchester Magistrates Court, which doesn't seem to exist.
Yeah.
It's like a ghost court.
It says sitting at Manchester Magistrates Court. Was that right? Did you say that?
It says Greater Manchester Magistrates Court will be sitting at Manchester Magistrates Court, Crown Square.
Yeah, so Crown Square, yeah. So I've got they've come up on Court Finder on Google.
Right, so yeah, but Greater Manchester Magistrates Court doesn't.
Yeah, so as they said sitting at, so it might just be, I'm not sure how...
So it's not actually it doesn't physically exist. It's just...
Yeah, it doesn't seem like
it's a virtual court.
And then
it won't even let anyone attend. It says a telephone hearing. You can't even go there.
Okay. Yeah, no, completely understand what you're saying.
So this isn't due process. This isn't due process. This isn't. What is this? It doesn't make any sense. And I have to go to the council. I can't discuss this with you. I can't get a case number.
No, that's okay. I completely understand what you're saying. What I think might be the best thing is...
I feel like I'm being conned.
No. Don't worry. I think the best thing might be to contact the court directly through email.
Right, could you give me the email address? Because I have evidence to present. Now, if this hearing goes ahead, and I am recording this call, by the way. Sorry, what's your name again? Right, okay, so I am recording call. Now, if this hearing goes ahead, and those named, and the court staff, or clerk, or magistrates have the knowledge that I did actually... Well, myself, David Alexander, legally recognised as David, the full exact amount at the council office, and the hearing then goes ahead, then all the staff will be acting ultra vires, and if they rule in the council's favour, and those names are included, I will be able to bring a claim against every single member of staff that was involved. And that's why I need to get this evidence, including witness statements, to the correct place.
Yeah, of course.
Because they're going to be in trouble if they go ahead with this, basically.
So what I think might be the best thing is to, obviously, as you said, you've also got evidence, is send it in
witness statements, yes.
Yeah, statement, sorry.
And video that will go in on YouTube as well.
Do you want me to text the email to you or read it out? It's up to you.
I would prefer you to read it out. I don't really want to give too much data away.
No, that's okay. That's all right.
Yeah. Sorry, I know. You know. Have you heard the saying? If you don't know your rights, you have no rights. I know my rights. No. I have done since 2020 when they rolled the COVID nonsense out. Right. Okay. So, what's the email address?
Okay.
Now, I can send everything over. Who would I send this for the attention of? So I need a specific position of somebody.
Okay. So.
Who would be dealing with this?
Let me, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not based at the court myself.
I need to get this in the right hands, because if this goes ahead, there's going to be a lot of people in trouble. Yeah.
So, when did you say your court hearing is as well, sorry?
The court hearing is 29th of August 2025 at 2 p.m.
Okay. So
I can give you the summons number, 75, but there's no case number.
Yeah, of course. No, that's I wouldn't be able to find it with the summons number. Normally I would be able to find it with the name, but when it's a council tax case, I can't find it with the name either. It just doesn't come up on my system.
That's very dodgy.
David, am I okay to pop you on hold and double check?
Yes, no, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine.
Because I don't want to give you any wrong info.
No, that's fine. Yes, please be accurate.
Of course.
Thank you.
Just give me hopefully 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hiya, David.
Oh, hello. Yep.
Hiya. So I've just double checked with my colleagues. So that email address is the email address that they would have given as well. So I've just explained the whole situation.
Yeah.
And they've just said that email address is the admin email address. So they'll just see your email and filter it through themselves. It's not a specific name or department I can give you. You'll just have to maybe, it's up to your own discretion, obviously, maybe just address it to court admin, perhaps.
Court admin. It's just that it needs to be in the right hands, you see. We're not given much information here. It's very vague. And then what gets me right, and I'll explain this to you quickly. I've pulled them on this before because this is the third year now. Now it says officers from Rochdale Borough Council have today passed me a complaint that you have not paid the council tax due on the property. So it says me, right? And there's no name, there's no signature or anything. And then later on in the thing it says, if you do not intend to dispute your liability, there's no need to telephone us. And then it talks about us and we and our, and that's the council. So on the same page, on the same document, there's a me, and then there's we and us, which is the council. I sent this to a proofreader, and he said it was substandard. How can you have two different identities on one document? And there's nobody. I've got no signature. I've got no name of who this me is. It just says me, and I'm like, well, who's me? And this has been the same for the last 3 years.
And they haven't even signed off on it, no?
No, well, no, nobody signs these summonses. I don't know who me is. I don't know what position that is. If it's a magistrate, if it's a clerk, if it's some solicitor, I don't know who it is.
I mean, you could also explain that in the email as well. If you wanted to, you can attach copies of any supporting documents or things that you want to query about. You can put that in the email. But as I mentioned on who to address the email to, it's down to your own discretion, but there's no specific name or department.
Could I ask you one more question? And if you don't know, please say that you don't know.
No, of course, yeah.
So it said, told you my name is David Alexander. This is the birth certificate, and my legal name is the name and surname, which is David. Tell me, persons, or are they something else? Are they an account? Are they what's known as an occupier or a resident? What are they? Because they aren't a representation of what our legal names are.
I wouldn't be able to comment on that, sorry.
Yes, I prefer you not to, because I don't want you to say, if you don't know, don't say. But no one can tell me if those are natural persons. Only natural persons have capacity to contract within this UK framework. And if these aren't natural persons, then they don't have capacity to contract. And I'm being lured into something that that's got nothing to do with me, basically. So it's kind of like legal trickery, but you don't know.
Yeah, as I mentioned, send any queries and things you do want to.
Usually when you ask those questions, they start going, oh, well, you're a free man of the land. Oh, you're an oppolitican. And it's like, no, this is an actual question. Is that a natural person? You know, yes or no, and they can't answer the questions. And it's like, well, how are we supposed to know then? We're supposed to give informed consent if we go along with these things. But if we're not given the information, then how are we supposed to know? But okay, that's fair enough. If I just email all the, can I attach the evidence then to the email?
Yeah. You can, if you want to put any evidence in, put that in as well. And then maybe at the bottom, it's up to you. Maybe ask for confirmation if they received the email, just so that you know when someone sees it. Yeah. That might be a good idea.
Now,
for you,
the problem is, I don't want to be walking into something, a trap. Like I said. I don't want to attend something that I'm not supposed to attend. If that isn't actually me, then I would be handing over jurisdiction when I'm not supposed to.
You can ask that in the email as well if it's definitely for you.
Yeah.
And try and get confirmation. But as I mentioned,
if you get like a law book, a legal dictionary, you can see that they've got different meanings for words, and it's quite complicated. What we think is one thing, they have another meaning for it. It's crazy, but they don't teach us this unless you're a solicitor, obviously, or a barrister. So I don't want to be tricked into something. You know what I mean?
But David, as I mentioned in that email, that's directly for the court. Was there anything else I could do for you today, David?
No, I think that's it.
No, that's it, yeah.
That's great. Okay. Thank you for your help.
Of course, try and send that email as soon as you can. Just to
because I've got a week or so. Yeah, lovely. Thank you very much.
Okay, no worries, David.
Okay.
Hope you have a lovely day.
And you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.